Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the video that finished in first place in the Patreon poll of the week. The Dark Side of the Moon, the new Melissa Bonnie project band, whatever you want to call it, super group, because there's members from incredible other bands like Amaranth and Führer Schwanz in this project. The name of the song is Jenny of Oldstones Game of Thrones cover. I watched every single season of Game of Thrones, but besides Jon Snow and Khaleesi, I honestly, I don't know anybody else's names.
I never watched it, so...
I was going to say you didn't miss much, but the first 3 seasons were really good, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah, but then every time I walked downstairs after that, it was just sex scenes.
Yeah, or death.
Or death. I mean, that show
Or dying while having sex.
I mean, that show was a combination of all three.
That show is my kind of show, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon? Let's check this out.
The kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghost, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most, the ones who'd been gone for so very long.
Just letting it play it out. I'm not making this mistake twice. Alright, now it's safe. Now it's safe. Wow, I have to fix my beard because I feel like I have split ends after listening to this song. Wow! I mean, I knew Melissa had that in her, the harsh vocals, but I wasn't expecting it on this track for some reason. Because the way it started is so melodic.
I wasn't expecting it, but then when it started to pick up a bit, I'm like, okay, there's definitely going to be some. I didn't expect full on harsh. I thought some just like grittiness, but
Wow, this is fucking mint.
I wasn't expecting the full on harsh.
I
vocals.
don't even know where to start. Do we start with the vocals? I mean, we're already talking
I think
about
we
the
should
vocals.
start. We should start with how the song plays out, and then we go through that. So like the start, middle, end.
Okay, so
So the start of the song starting out very nice with the harp. By the way, she was going off.
I was a little bit concerned for both of them because with so many candles around, that head banging.
But also, I thought her hair would get stuck in the harp itself.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about the hair catching fire. Because there's so many candles around. I'm like, did somebody, did HR approve this? Because I'm seeing this as a complete
health
hazard.
and safety.
I work for health and safety, so to me, I see this as a health and safety hazard. I was concerned for the well-being of everyone involved. I must put that out there. I was really worried. That thought of the hair catching on fire crossed my mind so many times during this video. I was like, oh, I hope there's a little bit of a
optic
illusion that those candles are actually not as close as they appear to be, or maybe
they're
not real,
or
maybe they're those ones that have batteries that look like real candles, but they're not real. My mind was going to like an absolute disaster every single time that I saw some of those vigorous headbangings, because it was not just like I'm kind of feeling it. No, it was like holy shit, like neck breaking, absolutely incredible. Specifically, like when you're on the harp and you're doing this.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was so cool.
And you never really see that from harp players of all things. Like, come on,
you expect that from like
the guitar player or the lead singer to really.
I don't know. You expect that from George Corpse Grinder when he's on stage with Cannibal Corpse. You don't expect that from a harp player.
No.
I thought that was epic. That was a showstopper just on its own. You give me that just on its own, I would be like, wow, this is badass. But there was more to come. That was just one thing.
Really, really nice guitar. And
before we talk about the guitars, the drums, because I love the fact that the camera pan out to the drums when he went dum-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah.
And you could actually see it happening as you're listening to it. So really nice little caveat, if you will, from whoever it is that was shooting this video.
It was also nice to see everyone there. It was nice to give everyone like a good amount of screen time.
Everybody got their 5 minutes of fame, if you will. I mean, not 5 minutes because the song's not even 3, just a little bit over 3. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to shine. I just thought that was really cool because the drums had so much power during those moments. Could you hear the double bass? And I'm like, oh, this sounds so good. That's when the song started to pick up, and then for the camera to go into that angle and capture that, I thought it was magnificent. The guitar playing was outstanding.
Yeah, really good.
And I love that tapping, like
he's tapping.
Oh, but it's not like one of those tapping solos, whatever. It's just almost works as an interlude. It works as an intro. It works as an interlude, and then it works as the outro. Really interesting, like to just do that. To kind of set up everything else that's happening in the song. But when the track started off, you said with the harp, to me I felt like, oh, this is going to be like a super like melodic, clean
song,
vocal. Yeah. And then the guitarist picked up some oomph.
And then I thought to myself, okay, her vocals are going to get gritty, but I wasn't expecting the full-on harshness.
I was expecting her more to go like into the top range of her vocals, like go really high and like
so having hard
like pure on power metal, like breaking, shattering glass with your vocals. That's what I thought it was gonna. I
thought it was gonna be the grittiness, but still have like parts where she goes into like power metal vocals, where you have like kind of a gritty vocal, and then you end it off the verse with some high notes with the stance. That's what I kind of thought, but no, it gave us the harsh vocals, which I was
Which, like I said, I knew it's not like I've never heard Melissa Bonney before. Like, I mean, I've seen her do this kind of stuff plenty of times before, so this is nothing new. But the way the song sets itself up, the way the song is going, I'm not expecting it because I felt, okay, the song picked up energy, picked up heaviness. The guitars were really chunky, groovy at the same time. But I thought this is going to stay melodic and more like almost like a power metal ballad, if you will, so that we'll see her move from side to side of her vocal range, but not necessarily go into like harsh vocals. So that to me caught me off guard. But when it came in, I was like, fuck, like, can this song get any better? But at the same time, you have to think about, for people who don't know her, for people that are watching this video, I mean, this is the first single that they released for this new band, for this new project. I'm excited for the fact that they went with a song that really showcases everybody.
Yeah.
And what everybody can do and what everybody can bring to the table. So maybe this is the best song to come off the gates with, specifically for her, to really show everything that she can do with her voice. Because if you've never heard of her, if you've never heard of Ad Infinitum, or
but you see Game of Thrones and you're like, I want to click on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Let's see what this song is going to give us.
It's kind of cool for her to use all those types of to really show everyone what she's capable of. Because some people who click on this will just see Game of Thrones and like, hey.
Or maybe even they're intrigued by the name of the band, The Dark Side of the Moon. It sounds very Pink Floydish. So when you have a lot of question marks surrounding the band, because like I said, first single, surrounding the band, surrounding the name of the
and
song,
you know
the choices.
Some people who click on it may not know you from other bands.
You want
to shine in the first video because you want everyone to.
Or you want to set the bar, right?
Or you want to set the bar, yeah.
You want to set the bar and let everybody know, hey, like
this is us.
This is what you're gonna get from this band. This is what you can expect. This is what we can do. So to me, if you look at this song specifically from that perspective of setting the bar, first single, lets everybody know what we're all about, to me is a home run. I don't think you can make a song any better. Like when I first look at the name of the band, when I saw her announcement that she was doing this project, this band together, who was involved in it, I mean, I was intrigued by it, but I also thought that it was going to perhaps go not towards Ad Infinitum, because why would it go towards something she's already doing?
Yeah.
But I thought it would go towards a mixture of that with more of a power metal drive, like a little bit of that, but with a little bit of this, but something in between, if you will. My mind was never thinking that it was going to go towards this direction of having this much heaviness, this much drive, this much sound in these vocals. And the phone is ringing. It's not you guys, it's us. It's probably some telemarketer, because around this time that's when they call, asking us if we want our ducks clean, to which I say no. But if you guys can wash some rabbits or some dogs and cats, I'm all for it. Anyways, the last time we hired these people, they made the house even dirtier than what it was before. Fuck these telemarketers and duck cleaning. Seriously.
Yeah, we don't own ducks.
No, that's why I always tell them. Why are you calling me about that? Can you wash a teenager? If they can wash a teenager, I'm more than happy to pay them to come over.
We have birds.
Or wash my balls if they want. Come and wash my balls. That's a full-time job. Especially during this heat wave that we're experiencing. Anyways, on that note, anything else you want to add?
It's funny that the phone ringing really brought us to that place.
I just hate these people. I know they have a job to do and they're trying to get paid and making a living. Don't get me wrong. But
it's scam.
Like, it just adds nothing. It's just you're not adding any value to society whatsoever. Let me just put it that way. But anyways, everybody's got to pay their bills one way or another. So anyways, any final thoughts?
I think we
covered it all?
Yeah. My head's just going with that place now. Anyway,
oh, now you're stuck on the duck cleaning.
Now I'm stuck on the duck cleaning.
All right. So excited for more to come from this band? Because they have an album coming out on Napalm Records. So
I like the sound.
So there's going to be more stuff coming.
Yeah, I like the sound, and I hope when the other videos comes out, we're going to do them. And
yeah, I think we're going to be a little bit quicker, because this video's been out for, I think, a week, maybe a little bit longer than that. So I think we're going to get a little bit quicker on any next releases, because this I hate to say this, knowing who's involved, I should have known that this was going to be good, but I had
your doubts.
I had my doubts in terms of where it was going to go. You know what I mean? Like, where is this going to go? And if it was going to be my cup of tea, and wow.
You had nothing to be afraid of.
Fuck, this is an amazing track.
You were in safe hands all
along. I love the guitars. I love the drums. The harp was amazing. The hand, that was incredible.
I love that scene.
I love that. That was fucking amazing. But I just love this song. This was absolutely phenomenal. Now, don't ask me where from Game of Thrones this is, because I have no fucking clue.
Oh, I mean, well, obviously.
Well, you never watched, but I watched. But
I only know the opening theme.
Yeah. How does it go? Do you know?
I don't know actually.
Winner, winner,
that's
winner,
why
winner,
the South Park
chicken dinner,
the South Park version. Winner, 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 winner.
Khaleesi. All right, on that note, guys, we'll see you at the next video. Take care.
See ya.